Alright, so today we got the new Ghost Hunt free mode events, which unlocks a special livery for the new Albany Brickham, which also just came out today, which is the Ghost Exposed livery, and that one obviously ties to Ghostbusters. But not only that, it also gives you $250,000 as well as 50,000 RP, which, you know, it's just the usual type of amount that we get when it comes to collectibles like this. So this collectible, compared to some others, is actually pretty easy. First of all, there's only 10 of them, and really overall, it is kind of annoying since you have to collect the other ones in order before you get to the final one, you know, compared to some other ones, like for example, the playing cards, you can get those, you know, wherever. But it's just kind of a bit like the action figures where you got to get other ones first, and then after that, you get the last, you know, final ones, or final one in this case, at the end. So when it comes to this, you know, ghost hunt, you're doing pretty much what's in the name, which is hunting for ghosts and taking pictures of them. So for the time frame of them spawning in, it's from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. and each ghost actually has like a 1 hour time frame. So for the first ghost, it's going to spawn in a certain location from 8 to 9, you know, p.m. And then, you know, for the next ghost, same thing, 9 to 10 p.m. and then 11 to, you know, all that. So it's pretty much just like that. It is a bit annoying because like you only have like an hour time frame, which may seem like a lot, but this is an hour in GTA time, which is actually just about 2 minutes. So if you want to, I recommend setting a timer just to know and stuff. So just know you really have like about 2 minutes in total to find these ghosts, go to the location, take a picture. So it's like the best tip that I can say for sure is like once you take a picture of the ghost, just automatically go to the next location if you plan on getting them in one night. Now, of course, you don't have to take them all in one night if you don't want to, but I would recommend, and you know, it's probably what most people want to do. You just want to get this collectible out the way. I don't think waiting like, you know, 10 separate days in GTA Online is the best idea, but if you want to, you can. Just know that's pretty much almost like 10 hours. So it's really up to you if you want to do that. But if you want to do it all in one night, which is what I assume most people want to do, then you pretty much have like an hour between each single one if you want to get in all, you know, in one night. Except for the last one though, you can only get all 9 first. And then after that, for the last one, you actually have to wait another day, which is kind of annoying, but it should take around like 1 to 2 hours in total if you do plan on doing it this way. So use this map that's made by Harry over on Twitter, and also you can use GTA Web EU if you want a more of an interactive type of website to help you out, and it just gives you a time frame of which each one is going to spawn. And the Harry map really is just going to show you the way that you want to take in order, since again each one has their own, you know, separate spawn time. So don't go from like, you know, just random, you know, one to another one, because they have different spawn times. So, you know, you might start one that starts at like 8 p.m. and you go to the next one that starts at 5 a.m. So it's just not going to be the best, you know, frame. So definitely I recommend following a map like this, you know, so you can know exactly which way to go and, you know, which one to end off with. So when it comes to each ghost location, it actually has 2 possible spawn points. So really it's close to each other, but you know, you do definitely want to look around if you don't see the first one. So, you know, look for the first spawn location that's also again pointed out on the GTA web. But if you don't see it there, then just look around. Overall, again, they're really like short distances from each other. So if you don't see it in that location, it's going to be like right around, you know, the building or something like that. But overall, it's really simple to just, you know, go there, take a picture of the ghost and just move on to the next one. So it's like once you go there, snap the picture with your phone and just go to the next ghost location that's like, you know, nearby, whatever. So just, you know, obviously do that in order. Again, it's a total of 9 of them, and each of them you'll get money for, of course, as well as the RP, until you get to the final one, which is going to be, you know, the 10th one. And that one actually spawns between 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. So if you do plan on doing this all in one night, once you finish the 9th one, it will be 6 a.m. So you would have to wait pretty much another day in order for the 10th one to spawn in. And this one is actually in this location right here. And this one's actually a special ghost because it's actually Johnny Klebitz from GTA The Lost in the Dam. And of course, if you haven't played GTA 5 story mode for whatever reason, even though it's, you know, over 10 years old at this point, if you didn't already know, Johnny Klebitz does end up dying in one of the missions with Trevor, and this is the exact location where he actually ended up passing away, and Rockstar just made like a ghost figure out of him and put him here. So this is where the final 10th location is going to spawn. Of course, just like the other ones, you're going to take a picture and that will complete the ghost hunts, and you'll be able to get delivery, and of course you'll get the final amount of money as well as RP. So it's overall really simple. Again, it's going to take like 1 to 2 hours if you plan on doing this in one night, but if you do, you don't want to separate it for whatever reason, then that's going to take a lot more time. And again, some tips really is just the main thing I think everybody has to know is that you have to use pretty much MK2 for this, or if you want to use the regular oppressor or some type of helicopter is the best way to do this. But just know when it comes to things like a helicopter or the MK1, you do have to end up landing, you know, in all that compared to an MK2 where it's a bit more faster. So if you do plan on doing this in one night, the only vehicle that you should be using is MK2. If you don't want to do this in one night, then you could use whatever vehicle you want to and just go to that location on that time and just wait for the next day. So don't plan on using like, you know, helicopters or planes and stuff because you're not going to have enough time. The 2 minute time frame is not really enough, as well as the fact that some of these locations, they are close to each other. Like the first couple are actually like, really near each other, but once you start, getting a little bit more, higher, it's just like, yeah, they start to become a little bit more distance, and then they come a little bit closer near the end as well, which is good. But overall though, it's really not that hard to complete this in one night. I mean, I wasn't able to do it on my first try because for some reason one of them didn't spawn in, and it was just like, I don't know, glitched out, so that may happen to you. But yeah, it's really different for everybody. And then another thing is to keep in mind when it comes to the public lobbies, or invite only lobby question that somebody's probably going to ask. It's really up to you. You can do it in either one. I would just say, obviously in a public lobby, it's probably not gonna be the best case for you because somebody's probably gonna try and kill you. So I just did it if I only lobby, but you can also do like in a friend's lobby, crew lobby, and all that. And honestly, doing it with a friend probably would be a lot more fun and better as well. So that's up to you if you can do that as well too. So it can be done in any lobby type, and again, it's something that shouldn't take too long. And again, you get the ghost livery for the ring cam. If you don't even have the brain cam or don't even plan on getting it, then this isn't something that I think most people probably want to go for, because you don't really get any benefit besides money. But overall, it's up to you. And honestly, it's a cool ghost hunt that we have in GTA Online, so I do recommend checking it out. And I'm not sure how long this is going to be here, but I would assume that Rockstar probably is going to remove it once the Halloween stuff is kind of done in GTA Online. So just keep that in mind if you do plan on getting this rare item that you don't really probably have that much time, and it probably is going to be removed within the next few weeks. So if you have any questions though, let me know in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy, found this helpful, subscribe, put on post notifications so you never miss an upload, and of course drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.